Yo, check out this video. My man say the pilots of UFOs are not aliens. He say the pilots are black people, and the government know it. Check this out.
We're going to learn some things about the black man very soon. And by the way, those of you who are getting real nervous, those of you who are getting scared about the potential of an invasion of little green men from Mars on UFOs, I can tell you right now, there are no little green men coming. But the pilots of those vehicles that you call unidentified flying objects, they look like me. They look like me. And they are not from some alien place. They're from right here with a superior technology that you could only dream about. That you can only dream about. And the powers that be, your rulers, your leaders, they know who are the pilots. That's why UFOs are classified above top secret. You cannot learn about them. And they keep feeding you ideas of ETs with long arms. Ooh. To get you all spooky, thinking about some aliens that are like blobs of jelly. And you're expecting some creepy little thing to come one day. Black men pilot those vehicles. And we dare the powers that be to challenge us on this. Because we have the proof. And we have the technology. And that's why today you've got to understand that it's a new day. And while America and Britain are trying to conduct business as usual, it's not going to be business as usual.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little confused. Are they fallen angels? Because a lot of people say they're fallen angels. They say that's what the Bible say. Or are they aliens? Or are they black people? Which one is it? Which one is it, man? If you're somebody that look into this stuff and you study this stuff, because I'm curious. You know what I mean? I'm not as deep as I would like to be when it comes to this, but I'm just curious though. Let me know what y'all think. If you somebody that really looks into this stuff and you study this, hit me with a comment, man, and let me know what you think.
Woke and Ready TV, like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time you drop some content, every time I drop some content for us. You know what I mean? You see, I got the Woke and Ready shirt on. I love my Woke and Ready merch. You know what I mean? I'll leave it in the description if how you can get you some. You know what I mean? This is what Dr. Malachi York has been talking about for the longest. I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, when I was about maybe 13 or 14, I started getting into Islam. You know what I mean? I started learning about Islam. And when I was like 15 years old, a good friend of mine had this book called The Holy Tablets. It was written by Dr. Malachi York. When I got a hold of this book, now I done read like little parts of the Bible. I didn't never read the whole Quran. I was always spiritual. But it was something about this book that grabbed my attention. It had different pictures of all the different types of extraterrestrials and aliens and shit like that. Most of these dudes were black. This shit was breaking down every living being damn near in the universe, in this galaxy, I should say. But everybody was black. You know what I mean? So I used to always go back and forth with my teachers. They used to, teach like world history. They didn't like me because I used to learn a lot from this book and with the knowledge of Islam. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't really like me. You know what I mean? But I made it out of high school. But I always wondered, you know what I'm saying? When are the ancestors coming to save us? Because I do believe what he's saying is true. This is stuff that I've been learned about. You know what I mean? I learned about this before my cerebral cortex and everything in my brain sprouted. You know what I'm saying? I learned about that. So it always was embedded in me that I know that there's a lot of truth in that. But my whole thing is, when the hell are y'all coming? I mean, we done been through a lot here. We done been through a lot here, and it shows us as black people, we prosper more than any other. Yo, they keep us at the bottom. They do us dirty. They did us, you know what I mean, slavery, all types of shit to us. And man, they keep us in the ghettos, but somehow we still prevail. And you know that we're different from everybody else that walk the planet. Like, just look at our hair. Look at our beautiful skin. You know what I'm saying? Look at our women. Like, we are beautiful. I just wish that, like, our women would, like, love themselves a little bit more, respect the black man a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother topic, because what he's saying is true. What he's saying is true. This is our land. You know, it's proven facts. You know, the white folks was genetically modified and put here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's like a big game to these, you know, to the powers that be. But I think a lot is about to change. A lot is about to change, because everybody is starting to wake up. And like I said, if you just take a look at us and you take a look at them, look at our hair. You know how our hair sticks straight up? That means we're connected to the source. See, everybody else hair lays down. Every other race, their hair lays down. And that makes black folks, what, I got nappy. Your hair not nappy. Your hair is beautiful. That's connected to the sun. That's your antennas. You know what I mean? Your hair is like this. That's that electrical shit that's connected to the sun. That's why shit sits straight up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else shit falls down because it's a low vibration. We got to start vibrating high. That's why they do everything in their power to keep us down. The food that they give us, the shit they putting in our water. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to know who we really are. But people are waking up, man. We got to stop killing each other. We got to stop killing each other and fighting over dumb shit. I think the era when the Black Panthers was around, you know what I mean, like in the 60s and all that, I think that was the closest that we had gotten in here in America to unity since the white man invaded this country. That was the closest we have got. And look what they done. They put the crack and the heroin in our, you know what I'm saying, in our communities, the alcohol stores. They put the guns, the drugs, everything, so we can destroy ourselves. Now they got the music and everything. Like, they just took everything away from us. Everybody is lost, man. We got to come back to who we really are. But for those that's operating those ships, those pilots that he's talking about, our people. They are our people. And I believe them. I believe they want us to think that the UFOs and all that are some big green-eye monsters and all that. There might be some of them around, but even they're genetically modified. They was created. They probably robots or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But our people, they probably never left. You know what I mean? But if they look like us, think about this. If they look just like us, who's to say we don't see these people every day? Walking down the street, in the store, or whatever. They never left. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna come out, man. Everything's gonna come out. I'm happy to be alive at this time. I think everybody should wake up and thank God, man, that you're here at this time. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm about to change my whole way of thinking, whole way of living, eating. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get right, man. I gotta get right. We gotta get right. We're gonna do this together, man. But just think about that, man. For real. I ain't got nothing much more to say. It's just real out here. The black man is who? Yeah. Think about it. It's Woke and Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. I ain't start growing these locks for nothing either. I knew it was something. I never thought I would have locks. Never thought that. I just started growing locks. Woke and Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Hey, Bear, where you at?
I'm right here.
You want to say hi to the people?
Yeah.
Come here.
Mm-hmm.
It's my little princess. Say hi.
Hi.
Say we out of here.
We out of here.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.